Mr. Campbell, tell us, you and Mr. Williams grew up near one another, is that correct?
Yeah, Mr. Williams was like one of the older guys in the neighborhood. He kind of like was an inspiration because he always had like the cars. He always had it his way. So like, you know, he's a real inspiration growing up. About the time like I got a little older, Mr. Williams had an unfortunate accident that caused him to be disabled in the wheelchair.
Mr. Williams, do you remember Mr. Campbell as a young kid?
Yeah, I remember
Was
him.
he kind of a good younger kid?
Yeah, he was a good kid, good basketball player, you know.
Okay, so Mr. Campbell, at some point you came back to the neighborhood?
Yes.
And were you a home caretaker prior to working with Mr.
Yeah, I was a home caretaker for my auntie. So I already had like a understanding of what to do and how to do it. So when he presented, it kind of like helped like both of us because I needed the financial gain at the time and he needed the help.
Tell me the story, how this kind of came to be, where you learned that he needed a caretaker.
I moved back with my mother, so I started to come back outside, started to see like the younger kids trying to be more of an inspiration, a positive figure. So I seen Mr. Williams, we started hanging out a little bit, and that's how we got into a common ground of like, I'm gonna be working for Mr. Williams.
And this is a paid position?
Yeah.
All right, so you suggested to him this might be a good match, right?
Yeah,
you have experience, I've been looking for someone, and you're someone I know and trust.
Absolutely.
All right, so when he first started, was everything good?
Everything was good.
He was doing a good job?
He was there early, took me where I needed to go.
And he was doing the job okay?
Absolutely.
All right, from your perspective, Mr. Campbell, was everything okay?
Yeah, everything was fine during that period, yes, ma'am.
All right, so there was nothing wrong with the job itself. It was that at some point you realized the income wasn't enough.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, tell me about that.
My friends stated that he was gonna open up a restaurant and he needed a head chef. And I said, okay, I'll manage the restaurant. I'll help cook, I'll help prepare everything. So he was trying to train me about the restaurant opening and everything. So I had to spend less time with Mr. Williams so I can get into my new position that pays a significant more money.
Okay. Did you know about this restaurant opportunity before you started working with him?
No, ma'am.
No. Okay, so this came up as you were working for him?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So, Mr. Williams, he's working for you, and another opportunity comes up for him. Did he tell you about it? How did you find out?
He told me, eventually he told me. I started noticing him not showing up. He just cut it down to work. Supposed to come this time, never show up, or said I have to go here and do this. And
all right, was there an agreement for a set, like, days and times he was supposed to come?
Supposed to be every day.
Every day, from what time to what time?
Probably 8 o'clock to about 5.
All right. How did you feel when he said he wasn't going to be able to work for you in the same capacity anymore?
I felt bad, you know?
Of course.
You can't trust everybody.
Sure. At the same time, did you understand that he kind of needed to move on?
At the time, I didn't understand.
Okay. So did that create friction for you? Because Mr. Campbell said it created some friction.
A little bit.
All right. At some point, we get to the day in question. All right. And I want to show Mr. Campbell. This is a photograph of your vehicle. It's a BMW. What series?
640i.
640i. Okay. And here is where we see the damages. And this is a photograph of the damages, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So tell me from your perspective what happened that day.
So the day of the incident, I was supposed to take him to get something to eat. So I'm taking him to my car. I park him next to my car. I said, hold on one second. Let me go to the restroom. So I ended up going to his apartment unit, using the restroom, taking the elevator, coming back down. Next thing you know, I see damages on my car.
Okay. They hadn't been there, you're sure?
Those damages were definitely not there before, 100%.
Okay. Mr. Williams, did anything happen while he was up in the restroom?
I didn't do nothing at all.
Nothing happened. Did anybody do anything?
Nope, I didn't see nothing.
Okay, were you right next to the vehicle?
Yes, I was right next to the vehicle.
All right, so if somebody had come up and dented his car, you would have seen it?
Yeah, I would have seen it.
All right.
Yeah.
Had you noticed the damages before?
To be honest, I didn't pay attention to it.
You weren't paying attention,
Nope.
okay. That's some pretty significant damages.
Absolutely it is.
Yeah. So all you know is that you didn't create them.
No, I didn't do it at all.
All right. But here's the problem for us, right? What Mr. Campbell says is he would have noticed, these are on the driver's side, these damages. They weren't there when he came down the first time.